Yo Emi, hunga na itimbo sasa Pano panika nyaya karikupisa. We just wanna talk about it machitika. Welcome, oh you know what time it is. Send it to your friends so they also be a part of this. You cannot describe what you feel, huh? We're taking Zimbabwe to the world, huh? Yeah, this is Black and Forth. Welcome, this is Black and Forth.
Welcome.
Wagwan skate. Wagwan good people.
Easy, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, let me make something clear. The Candizo that you guys are experiencing now is Candizo that's routing some tickets. Saka change tower lovers. Panning with Pierre Ayatai's waiter. That entire time I'm writing some ticket. But since I do can't say what's giri. And now I'm going to live. So, welcome. Mr. Chirisa, how's it going?
What's good, my broski?
Easy, man. Easy.
But we do have a lot to.
We do have a lot to
to Nangargini. Last time I saw you, you were capping off what was a very successful tour in true international Candizo with the sizzle style. That was a good show. That was a very good show.
Shout out to London, man.
London was dope.
London was dope. What a fitting way. The last show always has a lot of pressure, you know.
But now I gotta say, until you know in your set, I'm going to theory
Yeah.
Fucking stupid ass theory, bro. That's the minute you see the nigga go, I just know nonsense about to spew. Here's my theory.
Yeah.
Van we Black and Forth, my BFFs. I think Kandoroga anot shandisa sema guinea pig ake.
What do you mean?
For my shows. That's one.
What do you mean? Explain.
Kandoro anoti Kandoro. There's a couple of jokes I saw on Saturday. That Saturday, where I was like, I think I genuinely saw the moment
this crystallized.
I can pinpoint a couple of nigerians
to my wire to
no.
Yeah,
I clocked it.
So you know what? It's almost like there is truth in that. There is truth in that, 100%. But I think sometimes it ends up being almost like a yin-yang relationship, like chicken and egg. You don't know what start, because half the time it's almost like in between episodes, right? Like if you're doing episodes in between shows. So it's almost like sometimes it's a thought that maybe started at a show, but was and then through the podcast you're trying to help it find its legs, and then the next show is when this
yes.
And sometimes it's a thing that crystallizes. It's a thing that starts on the podcast and then crystallizes kusho.
Yeah.
At this point, it's almost like chicken and egg.
I get what you mean, but I definitely clocked it, and I was like, oh. I want to test time fast. My BFFs, wait till I tell my BFFs.
She tap full of ideology. But
that's I want to, in light of that, I wanted to commend, which is something that we always talk about, but not to touring like the same show, like how I'm willing to bet the London show was drastically different from the Bristol one, because there were things that were incorporated in that couldn't have been in it in previous shows.
That were fresh.
The news had just
So
kudos to you for taking that on the fly and delivering it like that. It feels processed and thought out in Nangargini. Good job. The office approves.
So I don't know the next time I'll ever do because a show like that because it has so much pressure, right?
Really?
It's such a current show.
It is.
It's such a current show where
It is the
current
state
affairs,
of the nation.
the
So
news doesn't. So you have to allow yourself as a performer to go where the news takes you. But the problem with that is sometimes the news comes out just before you, or sometimes the news happens in a way that you haven't even processed your own opinion about that news. But everyone coming to that show is expecting to hear something about that piece of news. And
do you think there's an expectation on that?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
I don't think there would be.
Absolutely. I think it's one of those things where it's one of those things because if you end up now focusing on things that you have already confirmed are funny, but also happen to be old news, everyone is like, okay, So the thing that is not impressive right now is the fact that I can make a joke about Wicknell. The thing that is impressive is that I can make a joke about Wicknell about what he has done today. Because we've already seen that you can make a joke about Wicknell. But it's like, the joke, because then people are like, okay, at least there's some creativity there. It's not just like this guy just coming on to talk about these politicians, but it's like, okay, this thing that is just, Zimbabweans, wherever they are, we are so in tune with what is happening, be it Cap 3, be it Wicknell, whatever has happened. So, and these are guys that were not doing small things. Habitual line steppers doing very, 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 very big. Like you cannot ignore the things that you cannot even pretend. Do you get what I mean? It's like the huge elephant in the room. Like you cannot even hide by trying to take on some. So it was both an exciting challenge, but I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over.
I can imagine the relief.
Glad it's over. Somehow we managed to land the plane. So now everything is about 2027. State of the Nation tour is done. Men of the People. Men of the People tour. A whole, giving it a long berth to write and see what we can come up with. And so I'm very excited about that challenge. Very excited.
No, that's good. That's exciting. Hey, what? I've been writing. I've been jotting down bits and bobs. I think soon, very soon.
Kachamting.
Kalu Salmon. Tumbonotin. Wagwizi. Like into the mix.
Speaking of habitual line steppers, this week was dominated by the one and only Mukuru Wema Days. Mukuru Wema Zuba, Mr. Wicknell Mnodan Chivayo. And this time, he sent his mother-in-law to jail.
Standard.
Sent his ex-wife to jail.
Standard. So you see, this one...
I'm so glad this didn't happen while I was on tour because the things that I would have said are Jerry State. I would have been saying, "School Sonja."
School. It was so. I'm sorry, Mama.
I'm sorry. Mama, guess what more?
Okay, so yeah, first and foremost, that would have been a madness. You'd have been running your gums. You would have been running your gums.
I would not have appreciated the pressure because my goodness.
Yeah. But then it would have been a whole lot of low-hanging fruit anyway, nonetheless. But my take on it, how it comes back to that Taura before, when when people cast accusations, noromba, anika chikwambo, akaterera, this, that, what, all these tuma, and even kana kuita 1v1 kwacho kunetsana. I always be saying kuti kana iwewe, no one right now, very few people have got a clearer insight into who this nigga is, his dealings, more importantly, what he's capable of. Right? no one knows of that more than that said person. And I'm like, okay, Mama fights are more kupika. Have you really processed this? Never mind the moral standing on right, wrong, chi, but I'm just talking from a point of self-preservation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm getting a mom's vago.
Yeah.
To what?
Yes, some miscalculation, big miscalculation.
What's the objective here? What was her agenda? And you know when you break up with someone, how I was, from what I saw at the start of Tabuzi out kuna Sonya ngari wife ya Wicknell divorce and this, that, and the other. What? She seemed like angari muna akatozvitororochi higher ground, peace, akadhimiwa kake akati vata, sail off into the sunset. And for a good while anga akatombozviitirawo kazii kake, but I don't know.
I think all this. I think we underestimate the power of Chaunga. There's been across the board, but no, the power of Chaunga, like the power that the Chaunga has on us to behave on either side of the spectrum. The Chaunga has the power. People, especially people that are not used to the limelight, they get into the limelight and they hear the cheers and they're like, "Ooh, this is nice."
Ooh, this kind of, okay.
You know, you do one Facebook Live and people are like, and you don't even know you liked attention like that.
What is it?
So you start doing things. Exactly. You start doing things that, because attention is a drug. You start doing things that, and I say this about everyone involved in this. I say this about Wicknell. I say this about Sonja. I say this about me. You know, because the only reason why I keep doing these Wicknell jokes is because you guys say, none of you guys will be here, and then none of you guys will be here. You know, none of you guys will be. You know, but you know, having said that, I don't know, man. I think there is such a thing as doing too much. I understand how aggrieved you might feel, but sending your mother-in-law to jail is a different kind of. But
this is what I'm saying. Again, this is what I'm saying, right? You know this nigga is capable of that. Do you know?
No, I promise you, brother, absolutely no one. Prior to this, absolutely no one thought that guy had that level of shameless in him to send his mother-in-law. Everybody else, Sonja's mother-in-law.
Inzwa.
In the history of Zimbabwean politicians, no one has ever sent their mother-in-law
Inzwa, bro,
to jail.
Right? We had a Mary Mbaewa Chiwenga, the Nangriki situation that happened up, and that's
No. All right.
I'm talking about. I'm not saying do you have it in you to do that,
yeah.
But I'm saying capable in the sense does he have the means to really take it somewhere dark if he wants to? You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean, but there's certain like tenets that kind of make it different, because one, absolutely no one liked Mary Mbaewa. That's to begin with. That's to begin with. It's absolutely no one liked Mary Mbaewa. As a matter of fact, everyone who voiced anything about Mary Mbaewa was doing it on the basis of this is now inhumane. This is now doing, this is not, because Mary Mbaewa prior to this, she had that, like she had always, like even the whole how she left her previous marriage to Shingi Kaondera, to Ningirigini, and then even how she was behaving at the inauguration where she was pointing Gamba.
PR
So,
was in the
like,
bin.
do you get what? PR was in the bin. So when this whole thing started, it actually started before it got as bad as it got. It was very much, but as the situation deteriorated and her health and what people, that's when they were like, but it was never about her. People were speaking about her as a human being. It was never about her being a likable person. With Sonja, it's a little different because, Sonja, I don't think she has that many infractions with people. It doesn't help. It does help that she's a little bit easy on the eyes, and she also had, she also has, the whole Peter House begging, even though, they were nowhere to be seen when Peter House pangaru jeru. She had the whole, Peter House PR machine. She can pronounce words like acquiesce. So she had a lot going on for him, She could pronounce, she knows how to put the twang where it's on deck. So I think there's those little things that kind of made it different. What, I don't think people ever saw it being this bad to the point, Sheguti. You can kind of foresee having infractions with your ex-wife and, public divorce, but like, mother-in-law. So the reason why I say that, or I keep hammering on that, is because I wonder what like forgiveness, because it's almost like at this point all bets are off, unless the 1 day, 2 day in jail is kind of enough to say, don't mess with me.
Okay, I think it was done for that and just that, because Auntie Vabuda he dropped the charges or something like that. Because he's like, at the behest of my kids, then I was like, you know what? But it's just let me just put pause on you real quick. Yeah. Which is what I'm saying. Could you was running a clean break, Yako? Just just sail off into the sunset. Like, and was running like a Ben 10, you're easy on the eye, you're not gonna pronounce my words.
I don't know whether there was reports of 25 million, 5 million, whatever it is, you're good.
Dog, one thing we know is you're not wanting for cash. That we can, and in fact, I know was friend yangu, this, that, the messiness. I get that. But in all of this, she actually looked like the bigger person until a certain point when, again, run gums, butter.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's very sad. It's very sad all around.
It's sad.
It's very sad. It's very sad all around. It's very sad all around, man.
But I'm with Jerry, bro. Yay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Pane katsumo kake kudanzi kana kakuririsa kangoma kacho
hard.
Yeah, kana kakuririsa. Pane ka something about kana kakuririsa. Yeah, kana kakuririsa. I feel like we are close to retirement kangoma ke ZBC. There was an email that came in from Nyasha Zingai, said, Makadiko Boys River Bridge, I hope you and yours are well. I've been listening to you, man, since the beginning and following your careers for a while, and I have to say that I'm truly inspired. Thank you for entertaining and educating Moria, Zimbabwe and beyond, especially for those of us in the diaspora who miss home and don't get to go back as often as we would like. This show keeps me updated on what's happening whilst also giving me the comedic relief mururimi rwamai ndati ndisvikewo ndichiti ndanga ndakateerera last episode yenyu and you were discussing Yanaya West and zvandibata moyo sure for Munashe. Zvinorwadza kufarira an artist and then later finding out kuti hezvo zvairi AI. Anyway, chemai zvenyu netariro vakomana, because inini bed rapper bridge based in Australia ndinobika amapiano mutakunanzva chaiwo weamapiano kwete zvekutamba une mixture yechishona neisindebele nakolabo from down under. Handingarege Mushinashe achichema indiripo, it can't. I've added some links here kuti muone mega and hopefully this release kugununguna kwe moyo. This is just the beginning. Musachke an EP with even more visuals is on the way. I want to especially dedicate Sizo Jabula to baby Ivai for her first birthday celebration. God bless. First of all, let me... what a beautiful woman. What a beautiful woman. Shout out to you, Nyasha. Nyasha Dzingai, available on socials. I think she's in Melbourne, Australia. Hopefully we'll be seeing you guys soon and getting to share the stage. But yeah, there's some tunes here that she shared, and I'll plug them in. Unfortunately, I hadn't prepared to sync them up, but yeah, there was in the last episode there was a lot of debates about AI music. A lot of people, some people agreed with our sentiments. There were some people that were accusing us of being behind the times. I don't know what that meant. But it was a robust debate, which is what this platform is.
Dopa Bridge. That's what we do.
Dopa Bridge. The AI conversation keeps going. I think as early as today, there was some symposium at the American Embassy where people were discussing AI music and its impact in Chagada.
Oh,
so
really? It's something to really discuss. 100%.
It's interesting. It's definitely. I don't know if you had seen some comments that maybe you wanted to address or even speak about.
I did see some comments, and again, the ones that were opposing would guys, AI is inevitable. In those story, basically to that approximation. But again, a rebuttal to that would be, look, atina kumboti AI yakaipa. Panama songs that as a musician, not chorus apa pangwe ndruda chi stacked vocals ndruda choir for this bit, but I can't get van kuti ndite choir. Slap an AI on it. That's okay. I can take that. That's cool. But like brilliant example that you gave to one of the comments actually, that if an author, I can't call myself an author, ndakati chat GPT indinyorere book. That's just flagrant. I can't. That's just offside. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're not even that. Because if you're going to say kugadzira AI music by prompt kudaroka, wakuda kutozviikweta kana na Michael Jackson. Wakuda kutozviikweta kana na Labyrinth kana na John Bellion.
You're white, because what separates you?
Inini ndiri better artist than Tammy Moyo.
Ndopa truku ramba ipapo.
Come on, those are don't do that.
The one dedicated to you, I think this is the one dedicated to you. And the Kendenga. Vanhu vari kukutaimirai mudhara. Go check out Nyasha. Kendenga Sizujabula. She's available everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. I also want to apologize. Last week, I don't know what was happening, but I was calling Junior Spraga Junior Master. I also called Hulungwende. I don't know what was happening. I apologize. They were so ready to yank my ghetto credentials in the comments.
They were coming for you. Yo, they were coming for you. Oh, my bad. I take it back.
I apologize.
Mama, ita research yenye. Hey, mungatala msakazi. Hey.
Pana Hulungende.
Hey, yo, sorry, my guys.
Research.
Speaking of my comments, and I know it's a bit late, but guys, ndanzwa nekutegwa mumaposts emchato wa Jema, guys. You lot.
How?
My baby is muricheki.
Don't get Munashe short, guys. Don't get Munashe short.
Nay, man, why am I?
Don't get Munashe short. Congratulations. Congratulations to our lovely friend of the podcast, Gemma, on her nuptials. We wish you a very long marriage.
And a happy marriage.
Yeah.
It's good.
Long erem da mangoti happy muri ngamzuru kufara. Was put try me mangoti ende. Kando. Happy. Isayo ka very happy. Isayo ka very
wangwataura wangwataura long chichichi ndovanango lament ndakati.
Isayo ka very happy.
And very happy, absolutely. Very happy, full of bliss.
We also won podcast of the year.
Oh, damn.
Man, we're so... Imagine if we took this seriously. Imagine if we were serious.
The following day, I was like, oh, snap. Okay.
That's so crazy. The person who sent me the video was like, I was like, Hey.
About that. I'd actually completely forgotten Mazima Chiva Zanga to win and what day. But thank you so much to the people of Zima Chivas.
Thank you so much to everybody who voted for us. Appreciate you guys. Man.
It's like a award-winning podcast.
No, this is like our second, third.
It is, huh?
Yeah. But it's at my words. Man, green, it's but it's one with my coffee. You know. Somebody actually said...
It's been a minute since I got my coffee.
Someone actually said, ever since these guys got that corporate bag, they haven't been shouting out people who buy my coffees. Let me actually open up our... I think there's been 3 to be fair, but these are 3 like...
Recently?
These are... Not recently. These are 3 people like spread over... 3 months.
Guys, my cup is empty.
Right. Black and forth. Let's see. Shout out to Kathy Baira, bought 3 plates. This was on the 9th of May. And then the other ones that came like, I can't see them here. Let me actually try. Chichi bought 3 plates. I think this was when we started, when you resumed. And it's good to have you guys back. Then Nashe was quite a while ago. And this is a sorry to you guys. Please, we took you guys for granted when you used to get episodes every week or 2. Kanapana Ratakataza on behalf of everyone. We are sorry, King and Mr. Chirisa. Love the growth you guys are doing well outside of this podcast. always been a fan since I met you in Shumba Mani Muchiseka Zvenyu Maya Kuzotora Mari. Anyway, let me grab some tea for this blessing of an episode. And then, hey, I think this one was last year or early in the year. Welcome back, boys. We missed you. Tangarato Sara on current affairs. Ndimi Sosre Dure Nau. Thanks for the entertainment. We appreciate it. This is Anam Tai. Makofi, I am meant to start a petition to bring my mate on the podcast. I fear King is gatekeeping the funniest person in the house. Those I'm knowing.
No, hey, listen, hey, yo, listen. Yeah, I'm not in the kind of message. Yeah, low key might be onto something. Kandora gatekeeper. We need to see more of my mate.
Oh,
we need to see more of my mate on the thing.
We let me actually, for this one, I think this one deserves Kango Maga.
My mate,
let me make it clear. My mate is funny in the Muna not big way. You know, Togo na funny poison, panap. Let's not Jairira Moon.
Let me give people an insight on how quick-witted my mate is. So I'm talking to my boy for a while because I hadn't been to Marangwa Benbury in a minute. Tombo Roachi, Pasta Ekwachi, my mate.
Chef La Guruve.
Whilst we're here, actually, Chef La Guruve Mnimanika times number 3 raka pasta sampuda something. Nagati, Chef La Guruve many times no kandaka pasta something. Shanzina Chef La Guruve, kwanda ndaka mirira kuti imi mozo we nduzobika na washika. I was like, tahekwa.
Yeah.
I was like, she spun us on that one because Tansina response to that. In any one, I fell for it. Wow, okay. Mama, mirror nini. When I don't divide and conquer.
Let me do this because this one is Makofi is Aruba Gona Rachel. That's the reason why I want to. That's the reason why Makofi is equal Rachel. That's the reason why I want to play this.
Why are Rachel?
Because Rachel, remember, I know I can my paragraph.
I like that. I like any sentimental in a message. Yeah. I mean, there's a certain gentleman who's been quiet for a minute.
You see?
I'm going to go Avon Lee boy, guys. Avon Lee boy.
Urut Kwadza den Zara. What's up, where you go?
Go Avon Lee boy, wangu, wagwan, chi. Sasa, boy, yeah,
Watunifungiza. Sadaru chama Sadaru. Sadaru. Right. So vadiwa vatariri hanzi naRachel kubva kuseru kwanzi moroika pano komuri sei long time mufunge ndichiri mupenyu zvangu handisati ndarumwa nechekuchera haha ndangouya kuzorebesawo zvangu rwiyo rwezvipo pano yuwi iri kuramba kupera wena ndakakuudzai kuti sadza rinoita dhola moroi ndakamboseka nyaya yamunashe exactly ndakamboseka nyaya yamunashe yecoin pakati pechamupupuri ndichifunga zvinhu zvekutaura ndobvadzoka neimwe plate sadzo kanzi mirai rega ndimbomhoresa maimaita moroi maimaita oi mari yedrink iyi 5 gida mombokula down semunhu anotichengetera bed but vakomana makambozviona here kuti bed parakazvarwa mari yakapinda nyore uye yakati one day so handisi kuti chii kana kuti chii but vanhu pavanongozvarwa panoya zvipo zvakabva kumativi mana ose michato futi une same effect handisi kuti chii kana kuti chii but ndiringoti zvangu ndiri kungoti zvangu pakangoita vanoda kuchata pakati penyu muri vaviri togona kufarisa wallet kali pano zvekusvika pekutengawo mafridge nemastove. That is such an open foot tackle.
Okay, you know what?
Then last one.
When you said Rachel, it hadn't clicked. Rachel. That was like, oh,
Yeah.
then I was like, oh.
Hanzi ndadzoka because ndoda kunzwa munasha achiti she spun the block. Kandora asiri kukwata kuya kuAustralia. Ukukundwana Nijo. Ingawani Nijo akazadza all cities one. Nijo paakati haachakwanise kuya first time. We didn't even cancel tickets. Takamirira ever so patiently. Hatina kana dzungu isu. Takarongeka. Tiri vanhu vari bo. Tinozadza mavenue because tinenge tichitora. Ita plan. Perth, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane. I prophesy. 4 sold out show. Musachke. Haisi hora. Then she came back again.
She spun the block. No, she's a block spinner.
I'm going to restart this song again.
Run it back.
I think by now chapera chirwi chenche zvipo. Kana chisachapera then chakarebesa sadza raida kutangira pa 1 gira but mise haitenge yatinenge takabroka hatizoshaya yekukupa yellow bells. But mune nharo nayo 5 pounds mukaita 10 vanhu vanoisa ma 2 pounds muwana 20 but mukuwana 3 vema 5 pounds mukugumira ma 15 because makavarairwa makavharira vane ma 2 pounds but akuruma nzeve ndini wako. There is power in numbers. Ask Zanu yekuzumba constituents. Anyway, handisisina zvekutaura ini saka regai ndingovhara hangu muromo nemazwi ekupedzisira ndichiti fadza madzimai until last time. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. What a champion.
One is kuita vamwe venyu ma BFFs.
What a champion. So this is a total of 4 maplates esadza and 4 messages. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to Rachel. Guys, we need to, I don't go bore time difference, but we need
to link up.
It'll be dope to have maybe like every month we have a guest, a BFF.
Yeah, one per bridge. I think now there's flexibility. There's no traveling. You are not, on the West End. We'll figure it out. Last time,
100%.
Yeah, akazonetsa nyaya yekulinka ma-schedules. But yeah, shout out to Rachel, shout out to Teresa, shout out to Anam Taya, shout out to King Vic, shout out to Truth Be Told, shout out to Grace, shout out to Nashe, Chichi, Miss Baira. Apologies that it took some of these months ago. But sorry. A lot of things were going oversight, Shayo. But shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. Big up yo sales.
Big up yourselves.
What you got this week?
You got in your birthday?
Yeah.
Ndosaka.
You got a bet mfana.
Ndosaka makashayikwa. I knew that was coming. We actually, you know what? I am so mad that this flew under the radar because the nastiest, actually, we're going to treat it. We didn't fly under the radar. This is your official birthday now. Watch what we're going to do on the socials. Because ndine zvima drafts zvangu. Ndine zvima drafts zvangu. God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
God.
I might have actually stitched myself. I should have just skipped
it. But Mr. Junisa, happy birthday, my bro.
Happy birthday, big yo.
Blast Daka.
Thank you, my man.
Hanzi chirorai muone magic yatinoita. Chirorai muone. What did you do? What did you do for your birthday?
I don't know now. Coach Radical. London. That was just about it. But I called my birthday. I just didn't go celebrate it.
Did you childishan?
Yeah,
plus the age dzenyu dzine arthritis nenge tasese memsha.
I can't be set in one place for too long. Mobility.
Simka zvine sound effects.
Not Rama. Okay.
Baba wangu iwe.
Ndaungomuka ndichikozora.
Damn it. But this weekend, right, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is being recorded on the Friday, 22nd of
May.
22nd of May. It's a big weekend in Zim because it's a long weekend. As a matter of fact,
it's a bank holiday.
What? That's crazy.
Monday is a bank holiday, I believe. Yeah,
that is crazy.
It's a long thing.
It's a long thing. But that's exciting. There's a lot of events coming up in Zim. There's Carpe Diem, which is a DJ and dance. So shout out to Ngoma Neo Show. They're setting up. They have DJ Zinhle coming. There's Dim Tuda. I might be mispronouncing that. There's Ino Napa. Then there's a slew of incredible local artists. You know, I think Tashinga is coming in from Cape Town. Let me actually check out the lineup because some of these names might be escaping. I know Pretty Gangster is going to be there. Kotwane Hika, Niger de So, T-Best, my brick bro, coming all the way from DXB to mash up the decks. That should be exciting. Ngomane Osho is always known to be a... there's also Sunshine City Festival. I believe that is bringing Uhle. Let me look it up. Sunshine City Festival. This one is happening across, you know, it's a 2-day weekend. Mikasa is coming. William Last, Lady Do, Uhle, Hulungende and Maloti, Silent No, Eben Groove's Legend, and Yaya. They have a...
That's pretty dope. Yeah, Silent No has been a busy boy this...
Busy boy. And I believe there to be something. I think there is Soke, which is happening at La Parada. I believe there to be something. There's been a lot of, I think, the entertainment scene in Harare has been... There's been lots of options. Last week there was an R&B something happening at La Parada. You know, Amapiano continues to rule the roast. Yeah. It's a very exciting time to be here. What's happening in the UK? Do you know of any big shindigs? Because summer is started. The weather is...
Well, first and foremost, Izambezi Fest, 15th August. Ninjurama. Asambe. Hey, put your hands there. Hey, that style of hosting, you know, these pagas, I'll be watching them niggas. I'm like, yo, you man are cooking. But anyway, I'm going to be the host, 15th of August, Charlton Park, State, Wiltshire, izambezi.com. Check him out. Zimfest, that's a given.
Yeah.
I believe, Kurwitwa Duke and Cap.
Duke, Cap, and Slay.
Something like that. I don't know when the dates are, but that's something that's on the calendar. What else is going on Kunogo this summer?
There was Zim Link Up this past weekend, and people were complaining about the number of people that were on stage. People were saying to my videographer, but it wasn't really my videographer. It looked like there were guys that had gone to do their binga things, and they were giving the artist money, and it was very, for lack of a better word, it's, for me, that's peak loser behavior.
Oh, it's tasteless. Could you?
Like, I'm not a show pony. Because I can imagine if I'm the artist who's performing and you're coming to me to sprinkle, what do you think is happening here? I would deck you. What do you think is happening here?
I can't do rapid some tickets.
Like, what do you think is happening here?
What's it? I will deck you.
What do you think is happening here? Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've got
I am
mixed feelings
performing.
about that.
Like I'm a
Kana uchida kundinangirikini unongonditi kanda kubva backstage undoti wangu but chinangirikini icho.
There's people that my artist ane ma levels andi. On the lineup ane ma levels ekuti tukutangira kunana whoever it is, whether it's Windsor, maybe it's Junior Spraga, maybe it's Chakadati Chikwidza, and if it's a non-negotiable for you to do that to artists, then pick my artist on Rawitre pana HKD boss. Azvifanire kuitwa pana HKD boss.
No. I personally take offense to that. Not HKD.
Do you get what I mean? Kana muita kuitira moitira kunana Nisha ikokoko moitira kunana Oriano kokoko.
Kote Dr. Magitari.
Don't do that. Don't be silly. And what? Don't be silly. Do not. Yeah, I did not like that at all. Yeah, I did not like that. I did not like that at all. It's getting me charged up just to think about it. It was very very embarrassing, man.
Because dance, monkey dance.
No, because it's disrespectful to the artist, it's disrespectful to all the other patrons that have come here because now you're making this about you. What if you're dealing with an artist that needs the utmost concentration? And now you've disrupted this. Now the rest of the show is ruined for thousands of people that have paid hard-earned money, thousands of people that have had to cook up excuses to be here. So even if you're telling us that you're a sponsor of this thing, if you're sponsoring this event, are you sponsoring it to be ruined or are you sponsoring it to be successful? Because what part of successful includes this? Saga, please.
Stop these self-aggrandizing moves.
Don't do that. But yeah, man, this is...
Speaking of splashing money, a little late, but the Tungwarara tobacco fiasco, that was shoka.
We didn't speak about that.
We did speak about that.
Oh, yeah, we only spoke about it at the show, yeah, but yeah. I don't feel comfortable speaking about 18-year-olds, but we're getting to that place where we might be getting real comfortable.
It's getting comfy.
It's getting to that place where it might be justifiable for me to wild out.
Yeah,
against 16. You're giving me the license because and it's a very dangerous time right now.
But you know what's crazy about that? In her head, she must have thought, "Oh my God, I'm a marketing genius." Wow. But if you're of the belief no publicity is bad publicity, then it was effective, no? Wouldn't you say?
But what are they marketing?
It was extremely tone deaf.
I wouldn't expect an 18-year-old to understand what tone deaf is and what is not. But I would expect better from the parents, from the people that are making these resources acceptable, right?
Especially if you have political ties. They needed to check their mirrors on that. Big. Yeah.
So sit down your child and say, Manangu, let's not do things that motivate people to be because I mean we've gone through different cycles, man, of politicians. Politicians have come and gone, you know. Politicians have come and gone, and like I said, vakambo tapira vanakudza ichipanga. Aona. Even vanachatunga vakambo tapira. Aona. Vakambo tapira vana Grace. Vakambo tapira vana Kazembe ana Kaukonde.
That's true.
Like the list is endless, man.
That's very true.
Bro. The thing about doing this, right? That politicians always need to remember is Kuti, there's absolutely nothing new under the sun when it comes to what they're doing and they're trying to get away with politics. Absolutely nothing new under the sun. Right?
Absolutely.
None of this new. The thing that is different is the varying degrees of shamelessness. Right?
How far are you willing to take?
How far are you willing to? And it is that varying degree of shamelessness. And what? It is that varying degree of shamelessness that informs the audience how we treat you when all of this is done. Absolutely no one is looking for Didmas Mtasa right now. It's not good he behaved any better than the people that were in green, but he just didn't motivate that level of hate. Anona. Absolutely no one looks for Patrick Shinamasa.
No.
Anona. Absolutely no one. Absolutely no one is looking for Gideon Gono right now. Absolutely no one is looking for Joyce Mujuru. Absolutely no one is looking for Sylvester Nguni. It's not good if these people. It's not good if these people behaved any better, but they just didn't do things that motivated that level of hate. But you are doing things when these things end. Brother, the reason why people are take with Seveka Sukwere is because they remember how he used to behave. Mm-hmm. I don't want to imagine. The reason why people are take with Grace Mugabe and we rejoice at any sign of discomfort is because we remember how she used to behave.
No, you were moving.
So. Our hate is a long-term investment. My stocks are...
Manigas achakesha in.
One way or the other.
There is that. The chickens who...
The only thing... the only thing that is comforting about Wicknell is how, he is becoming an international, a regional problem. From time to time you wake up to niggas in South Africa. Niggas in South Africa complaining. Kenya, they're like, who's this guy? Tanzania. It's becoming a group project. You are not a problem to Zimbabweans anymore. One of us will find a solution. On this group project. One of us will come up with the answer. Nick Mangwana is a Zimbabweans in Zimbabwe problem.
Yeah.
You can almost forgive. You can almost forgive. It's Nick Mangwana is almost very telling because you're like, you've been trying to behave very well these days. What do you know?
Yo, hey, Panika. I don't know, but once when I come across Hangu, but
it's all of us. He hasn't been.
He hasn't been. He's just been.
He's just been coming out with official announcement. He hasn't been running lip. It's like,
what's brewing? What's happening there?
Because there's Nick Mangwana used to dangle a little bit of his opinion.
I kind of spice. I'll spice.
Hey, Saka mama funga you that say. Learn from Nick Mangwana, guys. Learn from Davaning. Whoever is counseling him is definitely doing a good job.
I think one is self-preservation. I gotta give it to him.
I wonder what taught him that. I wonder what brush, I wonder what situation made him think.
Just
Grace.
Okay, let me reduce the characters in my tweets.
But man, very excited. Obviously, thank you to the Zim Achievers. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you, Redan. Thank you, Mukuru. Yeah, man. Thank you, Changamiri Coffee. I need. I have some coffee for you. I have some coffee for you to Ningrini. When are you coming to get it? Because to Slough, we don't trust the Slough postal service.
Slough is really robust. In Slough, a new flag. Slough.
Yeah, because they will smell that Changamire and be like, should we do you want us to tempt the Slough postal service with some of this Changamire? Do you? Because we can.
On that note, yeah, I'll be making a collection.
Please come get your coffee. Let's not.
I am a plug. I'm very shameless.
Putting something down, but hey, man, shout out to everybody that is.
Yeah, another
shout out to everybody that is.
Busy Fest, 15th of August.
Get your tickets, 15th of August.
Leo Mags. Yeah. Oh my God, this lineup is dope.
Black Diamond. Ropa is up in there. Silent No. Come on. Mr. Chirisa, West End Chirisa, the one and only, the host.
Bang, bang. We finna be in there. And also, again, this will be a good time. This will be a good time to start rewatching season 1 of Real Housemates of Zimbabwe.
Because it's coming.
That's all I gotta say. They just brush up. Brush up. Because you're gonna need to have brushed up because
you were treating Real Housemates like seasons of Game of Thrones. They would have another 2 years. Could be with the next season. And you're like, when I recap, we actually need a recap episode.
Yeah,
recap episode where you walk people, character development in Chakadaro. What was I going to say? Tomorrow, 23rd of May. There's Warriors are in town. They're playing Unity Cup. There's a welcome dinner that Zifa is organizing. Your boy is going to be the host. I don't know if there is tickets for sale on Ngrini.
Cool. Diaspora insurance. Is that?
Yeah. Are you coming?
I don't know. I don't know. I need to check my calendar. But I might. I would like to, but I'm definitely coming to the match.
Okay. Cool. Where are the matches happening? Is it London? Where is it?
It's in London. They're playing in London. I don't know which stadium, which venue.
And the Cheltenham,
yeah.
Cheltenham. I didn't know where it is.
Yeah, Cheltenham is. Yeah, it's like it's almost like a Essex type weird.
Okay. But yeah, man, the Warriors. If you please, let's.
Oh, it's in South London, Charlton. Yeah.
Do the next loud.
Who doesn't know, man?
Akanobirwa mawarriors takanotamba tisina majezi
anotamba usina shooters
unongochitotamba munhu akubira achitati mashi wazondisaidira ka
ari mustadium
ndazotonga tiritsvaga
aiwa musadaroslau
let me remind you kuti you're the one who started this Slough slander.
I've always backed.
You are the one who said Munabudu.
But I've always backed my hands. It's good.
Man. Iribo, Mr. Chirisa.
All right, nice one. Condizo with the sizzle.
Let me go get this boy from school.
I figured, school run times.
Iribo, Baba.
Nobody on the other side. Peace.
Cheers.